What it do?
What's good with y'all?
Cool and cool. It's the lunch break show and all that, man. We chop it up like we had a lunch break room and all that.
Man,
Nah, nah,
don't be nice to Doggy Diamonds. I'm mad at him. Look how
nah,
long it
nah.
took him to
Oh,
come back and fuck
what
with us. He told us
what
he was
don't
our
you do?
family.
What don't you do?
I'm
Okay, my lunch break is over. I gotta walk back
I'm
in the
one of the
office. I'll see
hardest
you there.
working men in this shit, so my bad. When you trying to build an empire, it's tough.
That's a
It's
fact.
tough.
I
Nah,
know,
ask him the
You know
same.
I had to give you the official welcome. You know I got to give you a hard time a little bit.
Nah, ask him the
I
same
right.
question y'all asked me, man. Because this is really bothering my Friday though.
Go ahead, ask me what. Ask me whatever.
Go ahead, Manny.
Oh,
I'm
don't
done.
pass it on. Don't pass it on to
Done
me. I was leaving
asking,
that
buddy.
conversation. I was gonna leave that conversation because that shit was dumb. I mean, he's a troll, so he was asking a troll question and we just entertaining it. He leaving and shit like that. I ain't trying to keep it going. Y'all want to. Basically, this troll said, if you eat pussy, you are gay, and because you're being submissive to a woman. Yeah, he kind of
I
wants to talk about that.
I mean, how could you do anything with a woman that's not penetrating your manhood? That's gay. Like
Exactly.
that don't make no sense.
Exactly.
And first of all, when certain people talk, if they don't have a certain maturity in their conversation, I just don't listen to them.
Right.
Because we still worry about what's gay in 2023. Gay has been defined. They were trying to rewrite the rules on what's gay. You know what I'm saying? So motherfuckers talking about what's gay sound like a 17-year-old who don't I don't need to be talking to anyway.
Right. We was just entertaining that shit. That shit was just for entertainment.
That
Yeah.
But
shit
what's
was
going on?
hilarious.
That shit was bad funny.
That shit was
I mean, you
fucking
gotta let people be
hilarious.
stupid sometimes.
That
I
nigga's
mean, it's good
hilarious.
too.
Nah, I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
you got I mean, stupid sometimes stupid people serve a purpose because that just shows how intelligent you are sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But I don't like when stupid people be having a voice sometimes because it's like, what the fuck are you even talking about? Like, how are you even alive? You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody didn't kill you by now. That's how I be thinking sometimes. Like, how the fuck you made it this long? Like,
Right. Nah,
somebody should.
by staying in the house and only talking
Yeah,
shit
but
on the
damn,
phone.
fall in the bathtub or something, hit your head or some shit. Damn, like the fuck. Where the fuck is Final
Shit
Destination
off
when
them
you need
soul.
it?
Right.
Yeah, yeah, because people just be just I don't know. I mean I guess many of us lead different lives. Of life path take us different places, but some people don't know their purpose. And when you know your purpose in life, a lot of shit is beneath you. You don't think a certain way. You don't carry yourself a certain way because you live with a purpose. And many people don't live with a purpose. Their purpose is whatever's going on. You know what I'm saying? So let me wake up today and fuck with people. Let me wake up today and be a troll. That shit is beneath people who are driven or trying to do shit. Like my purpose is not to fuck with people. My purpose is to connect with people, especially when you in public speaking, public relations to a certain extent, is to connect with people. So I'd rather have allies and enemies. But some people don't have anything to offer themselves, the community, so they just like fuck everybody. They're introverts. They be at their job, at their desk, or sweeping the floors, just fucking crazy as shit. You know what I'm saying? They be socially awkward. So this be they avenues to get to talk to people because you don't gotta see their face. They could put any picture up. You don't see their face. You don't see that they got bumps all over their face or they got doodle stains in their long johns. You don't get to see none of that shit. So now they get on these apps and be whoever they want to be and finally get a voice. So I understand.
The mask. Talk about.
That's a fact. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, I understand because the way a lot of these individuals be carrying themselves, I'm like, you walk around like that, like somebody would have been bust your fucking head open if you
That's
was,
a fact.
if
That's a
that's
fact.
real. You know what I'm saying? Because real is real, and we know it's a certain way you play with people, certain way you don't play with people, certain way that you're supposed to show respect, get respect, and that shit don't be happening no more. So I be like, hold on, nobody ain't fuck you up yet. Like, you talk to people like that in real life and in person? Nah. So it's just an app thing. It's just a troll thing. It's just they get their shit off per se because they don't have to be held accountable physically, or appearance. They get to put anybody shit up. Motherfucker could be on here talking about he's Shamar Moore. You know what I'm saying? And you wouldn't even know. And they get their shit off and they get voices. You think Clubhouse became especially this round of Clubhouse in the last 2 years, I would say, became about personalities that go from room to room. They're known on here, and this is might be the only place in the world where they got a name and are recognized. In the world, they ain't shit. Niggas just be Bernard in the
That's
world,
a
but when you get on
fact.
Clubhouse, he
That's
touch
a fact.
you know?
Bro said Bernard.
Yeah. I normally say
Yo,
Star
I ain't
Mel.
gonna
That's my
lie. I ain't
favorite
gonna
shit.
lie.
That
Talk
nigga
You
about
ever
said
heard
talk
that
Star
shit?
about it.
Mel.
Talk about it, dog.
Yeah, my favorite shit is Star Mel. I say Star Mel for everything. You
That
watch
nigga
my
said
show.
Star Mel.
Yeah, because you know everything. Yo, my man Star Mel round better than you. Yo, my man Star Mel make better beats than you. My man, So again, I be looking at dudes. I'm like, I know you don't got no women because first and foremost, whenever you doing some clown shit, your woman, if you got a good woman, is the first person to tell you. I know you're not on the computer arguing with people. I know you ain't on that
Mm-hmm.
clubhouse arguing.
Fact, fact.
That's the first person that's going to tell you that's some clown shit. You know what I'm saying? So I be
True
like,
that
damn, these
is.
dudes must not have no women. Because anytime I caught myself, because I'm from the message board era. I'm from AOL Instant Messenger era. You know what I'm saying? This shit is all new shit. So any woman that I dealt with was like, I know you're not on that computer arguing. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah, you're right. This shit is kind of lame. You know what I'm saying? So women are unlame you, but when they benefit from your lame shit, then they gonna be setting up the camera for you. They gonna be fucking. They gonna be helping you with your chat room and shit like that. Cause I see a lot of lame ass niggas on YouTube, and they be like, "Yo, nah, that's my wife running the chat room," and I'm like, "Yo, wife letting you be a fucking clown?" Oh, the AdSense checks. I get it. It makes sense now.
That means she a clown too, though. Cause of the
Factuals.
feather flock together.
Factuals. No, we not giving her no out. She the biggest clown. Cause again, sometimes as men, I did a show about this the other night, right? Sometimes as men, all we have is our toughness because that's our defense mechanism. We don't have no outlet. We don't got nowhere we could vent. We not allowed to cry. We not allowed to complain. We got to be tough. We got to man up. We not allowed to do anything that's show an emotion of vulnerability. So all we have is toughness, right? So a lot of times, that's all you could be. All you could be is tough. So that's why you got all these dudes running around. Nobody apologizes. Nobody says sorry. Nobody say, yo, you know what? I fucked up. You know what I'm saying? My bad. That shit is rare. So when people see it, they be like, oh, y'all niggas is pussy. Y'all made up. Oh, so what we supposed to do? Kill each other? So y'all can say stop the
Right.
violence? Like make it make sense. You know
And
what I'm saying?
those
So
same
a lot of
people after y'all shoot each other or y'all go to jail for this shit, they like y'all stupid. Y'all got all that money. Y'all doing
that's what
this.
I'm saying.
Nah, they
Right.
gonna do nothing but goddamn wear a t-shirt and pretend like they gonna ride for you.
Like, look, on this app, my biggest op was who? Whack. Me and Whack going at it every fucking room to where the shit could have spilled over in the streets because of his capability and my capability. We knew that. But then when we talked on the phone, we bust out laughing. It was like, yo, that shit was dumb. Them motherfuckers was mad because we was cool. Oh, what fuck y'all cool for? He disrespected you. You gonna let him like, yo, listen. We disrespected each other. Like, fuck it. You understand what I'm saying? That man got money to lose. I got money to lose. And I got a fucking
Right.
family. I got a family that I cannot lose myself and my family over some clubhouse shit that went on YouTube and the peons and the fucking dick eaters comments
The
cannot
peanut
incite me
gallery.
to do anything. Yeah, because at the end of the day, niggas couldn't make me join the game. Niggas couldn't make me smoke weed. Niggas can't make me drink again. I'm talking about real G's. So how I'm gonna let motherfuckers' comments affect me? You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about physical dudes that roll up. Yo, you ain't smoking with us? Nah, I ain't smoking with y'all. Nigga, I don't smoke. So if I could get respect from real men in the physical, why the fuck would I let trolls on the internet say anything? I just left a comment. I said, yo, anything with my name, some of y'all niggas just follow different videos and got something to say. Like, yo, you on my dick. Just admit it. I don't know if you're a girl like me. I don't know what it is, but you just got it out for me. And you ain't never gonna win because every time I'm just always gonna have more content for you to be mad at. You ain't stopping shit. All you gonna
Right.
do is get mad and catch a heart attack and die.
yo, yo,
That's on you. You know what I'm saying?
yo.
Let's talk
Yo,
about it.
think about this, right? People show more love to what they hate and neglect what they love. For example, People say they hate, let's say 6ix9ine. You hate 6ix9ine. So why did his video got 2 million views and everybody love
Greatest rapper
Nas,
in the
but
world.
his shit got 100,000? Because you'll rather leave a comment about what you dislike than to show love to what you love. So that's your fucking problem. So if you want to come on my video and tell me how I ain't shit and I don't take my glasses off and all that, yo, that shit is fine. Thank you for the analytic, because I'm using all that shit to get this bag. You understand what I'm saying? So you're not hurting shit. You really helping me, but think you hurting me because you telling me off.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? So again, it's the mentality. I'm like, yo, that's why niggas be like, yo, I need haters, because haters are supporters. Haters will leave a comment. Niggas that fuck with you won't leave a comment. Niggas that fuck with you won't subscribe to the club. Niggas that fuck with you won't help you in no way. But the people who
Them
hate you,
haters will.
the haters are subscribed, the haters follow you. The hate think how bugged out that shit is.
No, they'll make 10 pages just to follow you 10 different ways,
And I
and
love
like,
it. Thank you
yeah,
for all 10.
exactly, thinking that it's hurting
But
you.
Yeah, thank you for all 10, because at the end of the day, I try to tell everybody in this media space or anything that you're doing that involves analytics. Numbers mean everything. So when you go in for deals and ads and shit, they don't ask you how many dislikes you got. They ask you about your engagement. What is your engagement? I had 20,000 impressions on this 2-minute video. Oh shit. They don't ask you how many dislikes did you have? No, you had that many impressions. How many in total? Oh, it's at 400,000. I was sitting there talking to my partner. He said, God damn, you got 6 million minutes watched? I said, yeah, that be niggas who be mad. They can't stop shit. So all they can do is sit there and beat their fists like the fucking villagers at the drawbridge. You know what I'm saying? Waiting for the king to come out. They can't stop shit. So all I do is just do me. You know what I'm saying? So when niggas be trolls, I be like, yo, I don't give a fuck. Troll me. You ain't saying, listen, you ain't saying the truth. You ain't stopping shit. So continue, carry on. I need that shit. You an analytic. That's how I look at you. You an analytic. Thank you. Because I need that engagement. Watch that shit. Hate me. Yeah, right there. Booger fell out my nose. Yeah, pause it at 225. Uh-huh. Yeah, I spit. Yeah, do all that shit. Go ahead, continue. That shit don't hurt me. That shit don't hurt me. You know what I'm saying? So that's that Eminem 8 Mile shit. You reverse that shit. Like, hold up, you think you hurting something? Nah, you actually not. You helping me, you stupid bastard. The worst thing that you could ever be is ignored. You know what I'm saying? That hurts when nobody's paying attention, when nobody gives a fuck. Nah, I want y'all to be mad. I want you, you know what I'm saying? Because again, the people who support you and the people who so-called like you, they gonna sit there quiet. They ain't gonna say shit. How many times do you get a comment of a nigga saying good job? You're never going to get that. But you'll have 100 comments of somebody telling you how you ain't shit. Look at any fucking look at any clubhouse room. Look at the chat. Niggas be in the chat mad as a motherfucker. Cause they can't get on stage. So they gonna be in the chat popping shit. Let
Yo,
them continue.
what was old boy's name the other day? The one that was in the chat talking crazy because he couldn't get on the stage, talking about like all y'all talk about is food. That's why y'all all fat and greasy.
Oh, that's fatal.
That shit was
That's
hilarious.
that nigga
Yeah.
fatal.
But
yo,
then
That
like I
nigga be
said,
trolling
He
like
be
shit.
going off in the chat
but
too.
Yeah, he
but
be
but
he
if
be
we
running
do
out. He be
but
running the chat out.
we told him run the chat up. We ain't gonna bring you on stage. You can run the
Yeah,
chat
no
up,
He
and
got
bullshit.
it
that's
up to
gonna get us.
250 by
That's gonna
himself.
be helpful. You
that's
feel me?
Nah,
true.
nah,
So
no,
That's
no,
how
no,
you
no. I
win.
had like 8 of them things in there.
Through by 89.
yeah,
But look, but
yeah.
see,
Go ahead.
he's so dumb thinking he hurting something in his fucking feelings, heart about the bus. Nigga, you helping the situation. Thank you. You ain't hurting shit. We all got an opinion.
Facts.
Your opinion don't hurt shit. Your opinion don't stop shit. You know what I'm saying? Your opinion don't stop shit. Yo, I've been going through dealing with trolls since 2006. Motherfuckers telling me how they gonna smack me when they see me. I'm like, yo, and then I'm gonna fucking shoot you. I'm going to shoot you. I ain't been smacked yet. I think I probably need to get smacked. Please come smack me. Because I want to see how these hollows look going in your head. So come shoot me.
Grr,
I mean, come smack me.
boom.
But for what though? Because we got a difference of hip hop opinion. So I gotta get smacked. I gotta die because of difference of hip hop opinion. So is there something wrong with me or something wrong with you? So I don't have no, you know what I'm saying? So again, because it ain't nothing personal. I ain't talking about nobody mother. I ain't fucking on nobody girl. I ain't messing with nobody kids. I ain't doing none of that. So a difference of hip hop opinion warrants my death. Think about that. You know what I'm saying? Think about that. Or I don't like crab legs with butter. So I gotta die.
Nah. Whoever say that, I gotta disagree here. Whoever say that, they might need that hollow tip.
I don't fuck with crab legs. Oh, but I'm just saying. Yeah, but listen though, bro. The type of person that I am, yo, you are allowed to have your thoughts and your opinion.
Of
I don't
course, of
give a
course,
fuck.
of course, absolutely.
But in today's society, we can't. We gotta all be steered. We gotta be
Your
sheeple.
opinion will get you killed nowadays.
That's what I'm saying.
Yup, your opinion nowadays, because people mad at me, niggas is mad timid hearted. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like pussy footed and shit. Like you know what I mean,
They ain't got no thick skin either.
like you just said. You know what I mean, we could agree to disagree. You know what I mean, your opinion don't stop shit. You know what I mean?
But
Right, right.
nowadays, again,
You gonna
look
get
how many
grip.
motherfuckers in the barbershop done had a fight because they said Ether killed Takeover. Niggas physically fought, got with the guns.
That's
You be
crazy.
like, what is that shit about? Nah, the nigga was in the barbershop trying to play me. What, he cut you? You was going up next and he said he getting his hair cut before you? Nah, this nigga gonna say Ether better than Takeover. Fuck
Yo,
that.
that's stupid, yo.
And that shit is real. You be like, so y'all niggas fought over that?
And it
Nah,
is.
nigga tried to
Yo,
play me. See, it wasn't the fact that he said that. The nigga got loud.
right. They try to justify it with other shit.
Yeah. So
Dog, and
y'all
they always
fought.
Yo,
want to chalk it up to it's the principle. Like nigga, what principle was it?
what
And Jay
principle
Z and
that?
Nas will walk past both of y'all niggas.
Won't say shit.
Won't say shit. So a lot of times people be arguing with me. I be like, yo, you know I really know that rapper, right? Like you know, like I really know him. Like I'll call a nigga in front of you. I'm in the crib with my cousin in the crib yesterday. Deck called me, Inspector Deck. I'm on the phone with him an hour. He's like, yo, if people really know like all these rappers call your phone every day and y'all just be talking about life shit and how much shit you executive produce and put together behind the scenes. I said, it's not for people to know because I don't need validation from strangers. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact right there.
Yeah, I don't need validation from strangers. I'm not a dog who's gonna sit in the living room and lick his own balls. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna like my own status. I'm not gonna like my own Instagram. It is what it is. But the people who matter, they know what it is. That's where I hold value at. The opinions of people, again, do you care about the people in the game or do you care about the people in the nosebleed saying you a scrub? You know what I'm saying? The people in the game matter. The people in the nosebleeds are up there for a reason. And thank you because you just helped pay my fucking salary
Mm,
for the season.
mm.
You understand what I'm saying? So like even with these clubs, even the shit you do, anything you do in life, the minute you start caring about what people think and there's no truth to it, then you lost. If you got 15 minutes to get somewhere, if you walking down a block and if you stop to answer every dog that's barking in the yard, you're never gonna get to where you gotta go. You gotta ignore that shit. That's why I pick and choose what
I,
I address. I be like, look at this nigga. Nigga want my attention bad. Nigga, what you want, a hug or some shit? Nigga, like what you want, man? What do you want? No, I was trying to fuck with you and you ain't nigga, I don't know you. I don't know you. Like we think because we see each other's screen name and avatar, we think we know each other. Nigga, you might pee
Shit
in
is
the bed at
wild.
night.
That's just
He sound like me
wild.
the other day, don't he, Trigger?
Yeah, nigga, you might piss in the bed every night. Nigga, I don't know. I don't
You
know
might go
you.
out the house and get robbed every day. I can't hang with you.
This is what I'm saying. But at the end of the day, let's
Running
respect
home
each
from
other.
school and shit.
Yeah, let's respect each other for what we know each other for. You know what I do. I don't know what you do. I don't know you. I tell people that shit all the time. Yo, y'all thousands of people watching me. I don't know y'all as individuals, and because you watch me, you don't own me. I tell people that shit all the time. You don't own me now. You can't come in my DM and ask me 20 questions because you watch me. You watch me because I'm giving you something, but now you think you own me now. I gotta disagree with what you said yesterday. All right, fine, fam. That's cool. Nah, because you listen, I don't want to argue. Every argument I ever had in my life led to me fucking going upside your head. Seriously. We gonna argue and disagree, we fighting. Cause when niggas start yelling, hold on, fuck is we doing now? Cause now it's getting disrespectful. I don't want to argue. I'm having a good day today. I worked out earlier. I got the motherfucking heat on. It's a little cold. I'm about to go live. I'm editing this interview I'm doing. Why you fucking with me? Nah, because you said that you don't like DJ Quick. Okay, fine. Nah, but Quick it. All right, that's how you feel. You okay to feel. It's okay. Nah, but what you not understand? Listen, I don't fucking know you, fam. All right, it's cool. And people just want to argue you down based off your opinion. So when a person say, "Oh, if you eat pussy, you gay," okay, what do you want me to say now?
That's why I was
You want me to
laughing.
prove?
You can't let that shit
Yeah, I
get
gotta prove I'm
right,
not gay.
right, right.
But I'm gonna tell you this, dog. I appreciate that because you hit home with me over here. That was good words of
Yeah,
wisdom.
you can't let that shit, you can't internalize this shit, man. I've been doing this shit for 16 years. I done had some top rappers say shit about me, and I see them and it's crickets. They be like, "What's up, my nigga?" Nah, nigga, what's up with that shit? Oh, come on, man. You know this shit, internet shit. Nah, but you playing, and I'm not playing with nobody because I don't play with people. I respect everybody from the janitor to the CEO to the mailman to the motherfucking COO. Everybody get the same handshake. Everybody get the same respect. You know? So nowadays, this exposed shit. Now, and I'm gonna tell y'all another thing. I've been telling people, but nobody listens to me. All this shit you seeing is fake. All these interviews you're seeing are staged and fake. Remember, I told you that. None of the shit you're hearing is real. They're
Or like
all
the Keith Murray shit, because
all
Keith
that
Murray
shit,
was wild.
all that shit is fake. A lot of that shit is fake. You know why? Because the artists are getting paid to do the interview, right? They're charging rates now via Vlad that started
I
paying
was just about
people.
to say,
So a lot of artists are getting spoiled by getting money. So now they're going to lesser known platforms who are getting known now because they have the budget to pay people. Now, if I pay you 7,000, 5,000, 2,000 for an interview, how do I get the return on my investment? You have to do or say something to make me go viral so I could get the views and get my money back. So that's why dudes are saying anything. When Charleston had the situation, shout out to Charleston, but when he had the situation with dude in Chicago, my man Blizz hit me and said, "You seen this shit? Charleston pulled out a gun." I said, "That shit fake." How he put? I said, "Look how he's holding a gun. Who
right,
holds a
yep,
gun that's threatening
yep.
somebody like that?"
I saw it, yep.
And then what he
Mhm.
say? "We played on y'all. It was fake." I said, "Yo, y'all don't use discernment because we are emotional thinkers. When you remove emotion from your thinking, you're gonna think logical. This shit is
Right.
fake. Most of the
Right.
shit you see is fake. Niggas is running plays. Look how niggas is
That's all it
rewriting the
is.
history. Look how niggas is rewriting the history of hip hop right before our eyes. Now all of a sudden, Fat Joe was everywhere. He was there. I was there. You was? And then somebody come out and say, "Yo, he wasn't even there." But it looked good when he was saying it. I'm telling you, most of the shit you see
Hey,
is
man.
fake. And who
I
has the
mean,
knowledge?
he was out there back in the day though, right? Like Fat
Yeah,
Joe
but
was out there in the late '80s,
I never heard of him being
early
nowhere, but
'90s.
I mean, that's
he
what he
wasn't
said.
he wasn't there in the late 80s. See, being there and actually being in the boardroom and the meetings, two different things. Shit, I was on video sets too at 15. But
Oh
I
yeah, I see
wasn't
what you're
there.
saying.
I wasn't
Right,
privy
right,
to the information. I wasn't privy to the deal. I wasn't privy to the shit that was signed. And the motherfucker say
right,
he
right.
getting niggas signed and you wasn't even signed.
Yeah, he was talking about we got Trick Daddy or something, or he got Pitbull son or something like that, or he said a few people, but I think him. That's why
I
him and
thought Pitbull was part of. I thought he had like a little partnership with Terror Squad.
Listen, Luke is responsible
that's
for
yeah,
everything
they
coming out of
had it back and
Miami and
forth.
Florida.
Yeah,
That's
they
all
had it
Luke.
back and forth. Yeah,
Facts.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
all Luke. Because we had our staples. We had Luke, we had Tony Draper, Memphis, we had Jay Prince, Lil J. We had people who were staples in area. And in New York, rappers didn't really have the position to get niggas signed back in the days. That shit, how you? Anyway, like I said, people gonna rewrite history, and the only reason why they do that because they want to say what they did for people. They want to say what they did for people because they know they didn't do right by their own crew. They know they didn't do right by their people. So they want to take credit for somebody else's success that has nothing to do with them. But what
So
about
it
your
could look
man?
like so they could look like so it could be like, hey, these people saying I didn't do anything, but I did something for all these other people. So why they not saying nothing, right? Like
Did,
that type of thing.
let me
Yeah.
ask y'all something. Did y'all know that Math Hoffa, my expert opinion, was signed to me before? Did y'all know that?
Nah, not at all. Never heard that.
Did, did I ever let the world know that?
Nah, it's
I
my
mean, you
first
kind of
time.
did just now.
Yeah, yeah. I was about to
Just
say
now, but I'm
just
just
now.
saying. Now look, let me tell you why I'm saying that.
Right.
Because early on in his inception of his show, he was signed to me, signed to deal with me. And I wanted him to go in a direction. He wanted to go in another direction. He asked me for a release. I gave it to him. Right? Now, he owed me 52 shows. I didn't have to release him. You signed paperwork. I released him, and he went on to do what he did. And I'm proud of him and happy for him. I'm saying all that to say, if I was a hater or a blocker or a owner, I'd be like, nah, give me my 52 shows. You understand what
Right.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Or run
you
it
have
around,
people.
telling everybody. Yeah.
Did y'all know Charleston White was signed to me before? That's what I'm saying. There's
Nah.
certain people who are movers and shakers in this
I ain't
shit.
gonna hold you. I didn't even know who Charleston White was until like recently. You know what I mean? But not like just
Yeah,
like
I thought he
when
was
he
more
came
recent.
out and shit and started
Yeah, I
doing
thought he
whatever
was.
he be doing and shit.
But
You know what
look,
I
I
mean? I
got
ain't
one
know.
of
I
the
never heard
first
of him before.
interviews where he was civil in the whole interview. Didn't curse, didn't get crazy, didn't do anything.
Like, come on, bro.
Now he did.
You understand
He
what I'm
did.
saying?
He did say he
Like,
switched his style up though because he noticed no. I guess he was trying to put the medicine in the candy, in his words.
I mean,
So
regardless to what a fucking nigga justification was,
right, right.
certain people gonna sit before certain people and be respectful because the individual commands a certain respect.
That's true.
You're not gonna sit before the minister and talk crazy and curse at fucking Farrakhan. You're just not gonna do that.
Hey, it's
Just out of the respect that he commands. You understand what I'm saying? So me and him had a civil conversation. The point that I'm saying is that I never block nobody blessings. If you feel like you can do well outside of me, then by all means go ahead.
hey, is that when he was talking about Go Yayo performing at that high school? Was it back
Mm.
during that time?
This was maybe a year and a half ago when he first was doing his show called Game Related, not Gang Related. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember seeing him way back in the day when Go Yayo was
No,
talking
he's been
all
at
that.
it for a minute though. I ain't gonna front. He's been at it for a minute. All we do is take notice and try to do partnerships with people.
Right.
And sometimes, and again, his direction that he wanted to go, we didn't agree as a company with his direction, so we just went our ways. You never heard Charleston disrespect me. You never heard me disrespect him. Never,
Yeah, because
because.
like on that video, he was talking real like you know what I'm saying, like he was a total different person.
But again, what I'm saying is that look how an individual, unfortunately, gets respect and gets attention off for acting like a fucking clown. You don't go to the fucking circus for the lion tamers. You go there for the fucking clowns.
It's, you know what I mean? Like it's what they always say. Negativity and controversy always sells.
Because all right, what causes the traffic? Is it the accident or the people looking at the accident?
The people
Yeah.
looking at it.
That's what I'm saying. Because most accidents are on the side of the road. They move the
Right.
cars off the side of the road, but everybody want to rubberneck. That's why it's the traffic. But if motherfuckers mind their business and keep driving, then it's okay. And
Yeah.
I'm telling you, bro, so much shit that these people be saying, Jaguar, right? So much of that shit could just be dispelled with one conversation.
Oh, you talking about the lady, right? Talking about Jay-Z?
Yeah, that should be shit is
Yeah.
Yeah,
cap. Shit is,
she been saying a lot, man.
shit is
Word.
cap. Because let me tell you something. This is how I feel, right? Um, let's say, all right, I grew up with Big. I grew up with Lil Kim. We from the same neighborhood. Grew up together in the industry as well. If I seen them doing some foul shit, why would I say 20 years later they did some foul shit? At what point did I get the fuck away from them? See, when niggas be in the whip, they mind their business because they in the whip. Then when they get kicked out the whip, they
Right.
want to say what they
Mm.
saw. You just as fucking culpable as the person who did it. That's like if one of the homies was going around smacking old ladies. And I knew he was smacking old ladies. Then me and him for have a fall, and I say, "You used to go around the hood smacking old ladies. Why I ain't stopping when he was doing it?"
No, on the video. Why would
You
you
know what
that?
I'm saying?
I'm tripping. I put it back there now. My bad. Tripping.
Why I ain't stopping when he was
Tripping.
doing it? So that's what a lot of people be doing. They be kicked out the whip. Then they want to expose everything and say all that shit. But what role did you play in that? That's like blackball. People don't know what blackball mean. I broke down what blackball mean. Blackball don't mean that you getting blocked out the industry. That's not what blackballing means. Look up the meaning of blackballing. I can show you in the video. Blackballing means you was once a part of the secret society. They held a quiet vote where they had white balls and black balls. They put it through a machine. They did a vote, a secret vote, and if you got more black balls than you got white balls, then you just got blackballed and you got kicked out the club that you was in. So when people say Doggy Diamonds, you're getting blackballed. Say, no, I ain't, because I never was down with these niggas. That's not
Right,
what black.
that's what Dame Dash be saying. I mean, he be saying the same shit. Like, I don't want to be a part of that shit. How am I blackballed?
No, but he
And I
was a
don't even
part.
want to
No,
be in
but
the music.
he was a part of it. Stop. He need to stop
No,
this
no,
shit
he's
too.
saying he don't want to be a part of the music industry. No,
How
no,
you
he
don't
was
want to be a
saying,
part of it if you was a part of
Dame
it? You got kicked
Dash.
out, nigga. You didn't go
yeah,
willingly. Cut it out. He
Who you
didn't
talking
go
about? I'm
willingly.
back.
Hell, he's still trying to be a part of it.
That's what I'm saying. He didn't go willingly. Cut
nah,
it
we ain't
out.
doing Dame
Okay,
like that. Now,
okay. What's the topic? What's the topic, bro?
go.
Nah, Dame didn't go willingly. I mean, he wanted, listen,
Well,
he
he was
wanted
moving the
Rockefeller, right?
clothing though. He was moving the clothing before Rockefeller officially ended though. He was already moving the clothing and stuff like that and doing films. So it do look like he was moving away from music. You know what I mean?
It
And
has
his
nothing to do with music. The industry is not just music. The industry is music, film, and fucking clothes. That is the industry. That is the entertainment industry. So you was moving
right,
away from music. Of course you're gonna move away from music because you don't make music.
And you lost your biggest artist, and he kicked you out.
right. Yes, that's a big thing right there. You lost your big artist. You can't really reinvent yourself in music without having another big artist. So
So
it's a
did
wrap
you
for you.
leave willingly or was you
Right,
kicked
right,
out?
right.
He was kicked the fuck
Okay.
out.
All
That's
right,
the
so
point.
stop acting like I didn't want to
Dame
do it.
was
No.
definitely mad. Like he was on some hateful shit. But it is what
Yeah, he
Yeah,
tried to get back. He tried to sell the Jay-Z album. Then he had no
Nah,
parts
he
of that
didn't try
shit.
to sell the album. You know what I mean?
yes, he did.
Yeah, yeah, yes,
He
he
tried
did
to
He
at
get
was
the
that
end
trying to
of the
sell
industry.
tape.
his part, his percentage.
He didn't have a part.
How he didn't have a part? He still have a part of Reasonable Doubt. Am I missing something?
You gotta you gotta be, cause they didn't give it to him because they said he didn't own none of it. That was
No,
that's
he
that's
did
what the
own some of it, but the way he was trying to sell it, you got to remember NFTs is non-fungible tokens that when you sell it, now you're selling it to somebody else. For example, when Biggie and Un had Undias, which Cameron was gonna sign to, Little Kim was signed to, and Junior Mafia. But when Big died, Faith automatically becomes Un's partner now because she's going to be the head of the estate. Unlike, I don't want to be her partner. So he started entertainment and Undias went defunct. So what they're saying is if Reasonable Doubt is a third, Biggs on a part of it, Dame on a part of it, and Jay-Z on a part of it. If Dame sell it, now you're forced to be in a relationship with somebody that you
Oh,
didn't approve of.
oh shit.
You
That's
can't
like
just do that.
if somebody if I have a home and I have a lease with somebody to be my roommate and they want to leave, they have to bring somebody to replace them, but I have to approve that person. You can't just bring anybody to take over that lease, right? That
Actual,
sublease.
yeah, something like
Right.
that.
Manny,
But
why you telling my business like that,
Shut
Manny?
up,
yeah,
dog. I
so
watch
what.
Judge Mathis, dog. That's what I got.
yo, I love Judge Mathis too. He
That's
called
my
niggas
I
shit.
mean, but if
crackheads.
it
I
ain't
love
in
that
the
shit.
lease to
I
do,
love
I
that.
mean, if it's not in
That's my show.
the lease to do that, you don't have to do that either. The lease will be void. You know what I'm saying? Or you broke
Yeah,
the
yeah,
lease.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? They don't have to take that the person that you trying to replace, trying to have you replace them or whatever,
Yeah,
whatever. It just
but
doesn't
if
have
you
to
don't want to
happen.
have to owe and stuff like that, and you want to leave in a clean slate, you'll just have to find
It'll
somebody.
still be underneath your name and you'll still be responsible regardless of what that tenant does when you
Right,
leave.
Let me
right.
Because
ask
I
you.
was
if
just
you
comparing it. I
bring
was
it
just
underneath
comparing it.
somebody, yeah, you put it
Right,
underneath
right.
somebody else's name, then they're responsible. but
Let me
not
ask y'all
Right.
something.
I was just comparing it to the situation we talking about with the Reasonable
oh
Doubt
yeah.
album and stuff like that. So that's all.
Let me ask y'all something. Do y'all put this room on YouTube?
Yeah, we have been we've been doing it consistently, and we're keeping it moving. Yeah,
We
we're
do?
starting with the older ones. We're starting with the newer ones, and then gonna get to the older ones.
I my word of advice to everybody is you don't have the time you think you have. So everybody who says we about to start or we're going to, you're full of shit. You know why? Because everything starts as soon as you think it. You don't have time. You don't have time. If you ever in a point where somebody comes in this room and you get a viral moment, somebody's gonna put your shit on YouTube and you bullshitted yourself. You don't have time. That's how I live my life. I don't have the time for that. My time is now. How I got every opportunity I got in my life, because I was available for it. When I got that phone call, Fendi called me. You want to interview Max B? I said, I already interviewed him. Nah, he want to do another interview. This time he want to go in. I said, go in on what? Yo, he want to go in on Dipset and Jim. I said, where Jordan at? Where Jordan Tower at? He got to film it. Yo, Jordan's scared. Fuck it, I ain't scared. When he want to do it? He want to do it right now. I'm like, oh shit. I got to get to Harlem. I hit you back. And I dropped everything I was doing and I went. Now imagine if I didn't go. So again, you don't have time. That time you taking to roll up that weed and smoke, that drink you taking, that sex you having, you wasting your time because you did all that shit before, but you never made history before. So you don't have time. You never know when you're gonna drop dead. You never know when it's your time to go. So what did you leave as a legacy that you're gonna live forever? So
Mm.
I tell everybody, stop bullshitting. Because a lot of people bullshit. Yo, when you gonna do that? Oh, starting Monday. How many people said at the top of the year they're gonna start doing shit that they ain't do yet? We already in the 13th. So what y'all talking about? You don't have time. Your time is right now. Soon as you think it. Every idea you get, you put it on paper, you plot, you plan, you execute. Execute. All the only thing people care about is results. Nobody give a fuck about your idea. That's just that. And then when you put an idea in the universe, right? The way the world works, somebody somewhere is connected to you spiritually. They'll get the idea and put it out, and you'll be sitting there saying, they stole it from me. How the fuck they steal it from you and they ain't know it? But you put it in the universe. That's why people take your ideas. So what I
Yo,
do,
they did
e-
it to me, yo. Oh,
yeah,
they did it to me.
every idea that I get, I just do it. I might think of a fucking URL. I go by the URL. I might think of anything. Yo, nah, that idea got to come out now because that's how you retain an audience. That's how you get an audience. People only care about results. Ain't no perfect. I say to people, did you start your podcast yet? No, I'm waiting. I'm waiting for my lights and my background. Listen, nigga, you don't need no set.
That's what I've been saying, bro.
You don't need
That's
no
what I've been
fucking
Oh,
saying.
set.
somebody said recently that was real. That was real influential to me. This I think it was like an entrepreneur nigga. He said a lot of niggas is waiting to start ideas and shit like that, and do whatever. And he was basically saying the same shit you saying. Somebody else will have that same idea and do that shit. And he said, so here's the thing: do you want to be right or do you want to be first? You can always change what you're doing to make it better or alter the shit to better suit whatever you're doing. But are you gonna be first? Or are you gonna be the right? Are you gonna be correct?
That's
You're gonna wait
why.
till it's perfect.
Now, perfect example. When I first started, I had a particular font. As time progressed, I'm like, this font is bullshit, but I could change the font now because the name is branded. But what I can't do is not have done it at all. I have to put it in the system. That's how I am with my music. I said, damn, I've been doing beats since 19 fucking 92. But nobody never really heard none of my shit. I got shit scattered out there. I've done shit, but I'm not in the system. I'm not on no DSPs. I'm on the DSPs for my podcast. But Doggy Diamonds, the producer, is only known on some inside shit and some big rappers know. But now I need the world to know. Okay, this is what I do. I go get a DistroKid account and I upload a song. And then we start from there. Now the album is finished. Now I'm putting out the album. I don't have time. I don't have time. Like anything that I could be doing, I did that shit before. One thing I didn't do was secure my legacy. And even some people might think I did. I don't think I did. And I matter more than anybody else. And I got a lot of work to do. I got a lot of ideas that I could offer the world and change lives off of a fucking thought that came out of my brain. There's nothing more powerful than that. And whether you get the credit or not don't matter. It's just the fact that you did it. Look at all these niggas want to be podcasters now. Everybody want to do interviews. But they'll mention that I'm their inspiration. They'll tell me that in private. They'll tell me that in DM. They'll tell me that all types of shit. They might not say it publicly, but we know what it is. You know what I'm saying? And that's really all that matters. Now, I'm going to do some other shit because I'm just a creative motherfucker. But I don't have time. Yo, you want... Nah, I ain't got no time to be doing that. What you doing? Yo, I'm downloading fonts. What the fuck is fonts? Yeah, see, that's why you broke. Because you don't fucking know shit. All you know is how to drink, smoke, and fuck and argue about shit. I'm a creative. If I don't create, I'm going to die. That's all I can do is create shit. If I don't create, what else I'm gonna do? You know what I'm saying? If you don't create, if you're a creative motherfucker, if you are a creator, you're only as good as your creations. Because your creations get old, and we live in a culture where we don't get to rest on our laurels and say, yeah, I put out Rock Box in 1885. Niggas like, yo, Run DMC is washed up. We the only culture where we disrespect our elders and our legends. So we go off of what a nigga did now. You got niggas who say NBA YoungBoy is yet better than Tupac.
Well,
And you
see,
be,
now I agree with you, but I look at it in a different perspective. Hip hop started like just for fun, but then hip hop also became all about skills and being able to be challenging. And so they took it and moved it to a weirder space, but the challenging part been there since like the Run DMC era.
yeah, but it's an era before Run DMC, and you talking about rap, not hip hop, because hip hop is in the part where everybody's having fun. That's
Right.
hip hop.
That's why I said it started with the fun.
Yeah, but you
Then it
said hip
moved.
hop and then Run DMC. Run DMC was rap. That wasn't hip hop. Once a nigga hold up a Adidas and get a Adidas deal and the corporations come in, that's rap now. That's not hip hop.
I disagree.
Rap,
Well, no, I would disagree as well because isn't rap a part of hip hop? Hip hop is a culture. Rap, being an MC is a part of hip hop. Am I?
rap,
I mean,
rap, hip hop is not corporate sponsored. Rap is.
I agree.
Rap is when motherfuckers was able to tell you what to say and tell you you didn't kill enough people in the song and you're not gang affiliated, so we can't sell this. That's rap. Hip hop is just a motherfucker having fun, making a good feel good song and they putting it out. Rap is when the motherfuckers start dictating what you can and can't say.
I disagree because like if you think about it, even the second part came from the block as well, as far as Busta Rhymes challenging Q-Tip. Yo, I want to battle you today. The same thing I went through at 83. I was in school rapping every day instead of eating lunch, talking about my homeboy. Even though we didn't take it as far as they taking it today, but I was still dissing him to win the battle
But
because
that
that's
has
what it was
nothing.
about,
But
to
what I'm
win
saying,
the battle.
yeah, but hip hop is not about always battling. Hip hop is about I got a call, I messed with this girl on my clothes. That's a part of hip
Right,
hop
right.
battling.
That's why I said it started with the fun. But we're missing that part of it. But we don't need to lose the battling competition part of it. But we shouldn't be so aggressive to when you got a diss record, I gotta kill you. You didn't hear Roxanne Shante tell the real Roxanne, bitch, I'ma kill you. That was a hot ass song. No, she just came back with another goddamn song, which was hip hop from Roxanne Shante dissing the real Roxanne.
But there is no money in hip hop. There's money in rap. What I'm
My
saying to you, rap is the words that are being spoken. Rap now is bought and paid for. It's corporate sponsored. That's why niggas is killing people because that is what sells. It's a difference between hip hop and rap.
Hip hop been corporate
No, it hasn't.
ever since record deals came out.
No, it hasn't.
Name me a rapper with a record out that's straight hip hop that you believe is straight hip hop.
The message.
The Message. All right, now name one after that.
I don't have to. You said name one. Why I got to name
Right,
two?
right, right. I mean, because I want to see because
Symphony.
reason why I asked you the name too because
Symphony.
I want to see your status of what you're trying to say.
I already no. I made it plain though. If you don't get it, that's on you. I made it plain. Rap
Right,
So
but
the
is
I want
message,
all right. You
the
ever had a
message
record
wasn't
deal
under
before?
a label.
So let me ask you
no,
something. Have you
I
ever had a
never.
record deal?
No, but
All right.
I've
So
asked, but listen, but I've actually had a TV show where I interview all these rappers to tell you how you make money in rapping. I did this in the '90s
all right. So
to tell people that yeah, this is how your contract need to look. I interviewed people from Houdini to G Unit.
yeah, but they can't tell you about contracts because the motherfuckers was signing 10 album deals and streaming.
What?
Look, and streaming done changed all of that. Them contracts is voided, and Houdini dude is dead. So what the hell are we talking about?
But
They
that's what
say
I'm
it was
saying.
in
But
the '90s though.
that's when I interviewed them in the '90s when they was alive,
All right. So
and
let
then
me ask. No,
they
so
had
let
some
me
good
ask you something.
deals. Go ahead.
Let me ask. Have you ever had a record deal?
No, I never had a record deal.
Have you ever made a record before?
Yes, I have.
Have you ever been in a record label and the person in the record label told you what you said in that song will not sell?
No.
So you don't know what rap is.
So what?
So you don't know what rap is.
No, I know. To me, rap is like Vanilla Ice. Rap is like let me think of another one that's real good.
What the hell?
Listen, I'm telling you, rap is corporate sponsored where they tell you
Hella ice.
what
Let
you
me tell
should
you
be saying.
something.
So
Rap
with
so
that
the
is
being
Chance
said,
the
that means there's
Rapper.
no
Still in my bag
That
like the
means there's no
fries
hip
at
hop
the bottom.
nowadays.
There
My
is
bad.
no
Go
hit.
ahead.
That's what you absolutely
Uh,
right. There is no hip
okay.
hop. There is no hip
Okay.
hop.
Go.
the message
My
was
bad.
sponsored.
Rain. Let Rain. One zone on Rain real quick. My bad, Rain. I choked over you. My bad.
I
Go ahead.
said rap is like Chance the Rapper. Still in my bag like the fries at the bottom. He ain't dead. And he recognized everywhere. And he's rapping. He's giving you poetry and rhythm. And he's making it make sense, telling a story. And the story still come with a happy ending. And then as he creates what he creates, he's giving it to you in intervals. And so he's building up. Rap is Kanye West. Rap
But you
is
said Chance the
Jay-Z.
Rapper.
Them niggas is bought and
Yes.
paid for.
Hold
What are you
on.
talking
Hold
about?
on. Chance the Rapper is corporate.
Yeah, they
He had
bought
a
and
Kit
paid
Kat.
for.
He had a
Hey
Kit Kat.
yo,
He had a Kit
yo.
Kat commercial. Now he had a Kit Kat commercial or something like
Yeah,
that,
they
right?
bought and
Am I
paid
wrong?
for.
Yeah, he had
He's
the Apple
commercialized
deal.
now.
They bought and
Yeah,
paid for.
but he kept saying that he's independent, and that
Yeah,
was a
you
lie because
lying.
he had an Apple deal. He had an Apple exclusive deal with them, right?
What's
So
wrong
that's a
with getting
corporate deal.
deals?
Because this what I'm saying to y'all is rap is corporate.
So he's supposed to die?
That's
No,
not what I'm
no, no.
saying. Hip
Hip
hop
hop is
is
for the love of it and just doing it for the love of the culture is what Doggy is saying, and I agree with it to a degree. Rap is straight corporate is for the bag. I believe the two can coexist. I believe artists can make money from their art. You know what I mean? If they stay true to their art. But I think what you're saying is when your art is being compromised for the bag is no longer the culture of hip hop, the essence of hip hop. It is now rap. It's a business,
It's
all
almost
right?
right.
like y'all saying African American and black though, like they one and the same.
No, it is
I'm
not.
trying to
No,
figure
it's
out how did it come about that way? Who decided upon that?
because rap, again, I'm gonna say it again. Rap is corporate sponsored. Hip hop is done in the park, two turntables and a mic. We don't care about a record deal. We just having fun. Everybody dancing. That's what hip hop is. Rap is bought and paid for. You is
Everybody want money though.
that's not. But you moving the goalpost. That has nothing to do with what I'm talking about. Absolutely nothing to do with what I'm talking about. So is Jay Z hip hop or rap?
Rap.
He's rap. He rap. He
Okay.
rap.
So when he
Mm-hmm.
says
I
Tom
say he
Ford,
both.
no. When he says Tom Ford. Tom Ford. Why do you think he made that song?
Yeah,
He probably had a
I
deal.
probably
He
did
probably had
with
a
him.
deal.
But so
I,
Hey, let me
but
tell
but
you
but
something. Hey,
but
it's something he said.
To Gundy point, I do believe that he's both because he started with Big Daddy Kane.
Let
He
me tell
started
you
with
something.
not original flavor, but he started with Jazzo, and you know he made his rounds and he worked with legendary artists from before his time. He put them on his albums. You know what I mean?
Let me tell you
Jazz
something
So
he
Jazz Up
said.
was a flop.
Let
He
me tell
only
you something
song
he
that he got
said.
that hit was Hawaiian Sophie.
He got a little mantra. He say over here we measure success by how many people successful next to you. Here we say you broke if everybody broke except for you. I yield.
Yeah, but
mm,
that's
I
easy
said
to
it.
say.
He.
Again, that's easy to say when somebody invested in you.
You got to
That's
invest
easy
in
to say when
yourself
somebody
too.
gave you the money. That's corporate sponsored. That's what I'm
So
saying.
what you saying?
Jay
Just because
Jay
you're
Z
doing
didn't
hip
get
hop, you got
big
to be in the
till he
fourth
did the
row?
Sprite Liquid Fest tour with Hoobastank and Lip Biscuit in them. That's when he got big. This is
Okay.
a fact. That's
So
corporate sponsored.
so Dawes
Okay. Ain't
Effects
that your
wouldn't be
attempt
hip
though?
hop.
Huh?
Dawes
Isn't
Effects
that
wouldn't be
like?
hip hop.
Daz Effects is definitely hip hop.
All right, but Dawes Effects is all about the money. He said you can stay real, but I'd
I
rather
don't
stay
care what he
race.
said. He don't have the money
no,
to
he's
reflect what he said.
right, right. He's talking. Doggy talking about being sponsored by corporate entities and being your art being compromised,
Okay,
basically.
so let me give you the perfect
Right,
example. Kanye West was a billionaire, right?
right.
Fact.
When did he lose his billion?
When he
After
started
he
talking that
started
shit.
When he
talking
lost the
crazy.
corporate sponsors.
Right,
I
right,
rest my case.
right.
Okay, but let me tell you this. What
This is
hip hop
opinion and emotions. I just said
right,
something that was facts.
right,
So
right.
you
Yeah,
Well,
about
that's
to
that's
say
I
good.
ain't
opinions and
even
emotions.
this not
Yeah.
that is not gonna be opinion and fault
Ain't the
and
goal
emotions. It's
corporate
gonna
But
be
it's
your
sponsorship
not.
opinion.
though?
Can I
It's
be great?
not
Ain't
hip
Ask you a
that
hop
the
though.
question.
goal?
Is College Dropout not a hip hop album though?
It
That's
was
my only pushback about everything. Is it's still his messaging from that album. I'm not talking about any other albums, but the messaging from that album, the content, the samples, just everything was real. It was hip hop to me. This is from a 33-year-old.
it had the
So
hip hop feel, but then he went on Drink Champs and said, I tricked y'all because I'm not a
yeah, he did
backpack
say that.
rapper.
He
I
did say
just
that.
did that.
He did say that though,
So that
and that
makes
and
him
that
full of
happens too.
shit.
That happens too. You're right. That's true. I mean, I got no, yeah. Yeah. I'm thinking. So you don't think there's any way someone can be rap and hip hop? They could be both. You don't think that's possible?
You can be both, but once you take a check from motherfuckers and they tell you what you can and can't say, then that's
Right.
corporate sponsored.
Yeah.
Half of these dudes are told what they, you know what? How many you could kill 100 niggas in a song? Well, you know what the nigga Jadakiss said in the Benjamins, you should do what we do, step chips like the Jews do. They said,
Mm.
hell, you ain't saying that shit.
Yeah.
That's why
I
he
never
changed
heard.
it to Hebrews.
I never heard the whole joint, yo. I
Corporate
never heard that. I never
sponsored.
heard. Now that part was always blanked out. Even like I never heard that whole
So
part.
look, right? Can I ask
I
a
thought he
But
said
question?
Hebrews.
I thought
Can
He
he
I ask
said
this
changed it to
Hebrew.
question though?
Hebrews, but it's still blanked out
Oh.
sometimes.
Before we was really moving with YouTube
Mm.
though, they still had to change up the explicits for like BT and stuff like that. So like, what
So
are
how
you
could you say nigga,
saying?
but you can't say Hebrew?
They weren't
But
saying
are
nigga
you
on
sure,
BT.
doggy? I ain't trying to knock you. Are you sure? Because I'm thinking with his rhyme pattern, he said you should do what we do. I would think the next rhyme would be stack chips like Hebrews
Did
because
you
it
hear the
rhymes.
original? Did you hear the
I
original?
never heard the original.
All
I
right,
heard.
so
I barely hear the Hebrew joint. Every
that's
time I
the
hear
point.
that line, every
That's
time
the
I hear that line, that part is always taken off.
Do you know
Every
that?
time I hear
Look
that.
up Jay-Z and Jews when he said in the story of OJ's. That's how the Jews did it. He got flack for that. Why?
Oh,
Because
he did.
because
He
the
responded to it.
Jews
He didn't.
corporate that
Yeah.
because the Jews corporate sponsored him. Just like
Nah,
Jay-Z throw.
nah.
Look at my buckshot.
That because don't know race like nobody talking about him. I mean,
Yeah, they
that
put me
is
in the
Oh,
like
but you can
box.
somebody
say
say
nigga though, right?
wait
But you can say nigga though, right? You could kill a
no
That's what
bunch
I'm
of
saying.
niggas and black
That's
yeah
people.
why I
You heard?
respect.
no,
I
but
respect Jay because Jay-Z. That's
certain
what he
white people
said.
can't say nigga. You know how many white people got fired for saying that word
No,
nigga?
Listen, I'm
here's what
not caping.
Jay-Z
First of
said.
all, I don't
Here-
cape for no white people. I don't give them no out on nothing. So we're not even gonna talk about what they do because they was feeding our
Right.
babies to alligators. So fuck
But
them.
I'm just saying the word nigga, like people that been punished for using the word nigga, like
So
Mark
how could you
Cuban.
kill 100 niggas but you can't kill one Jew?
Right.
Who
Hey, I
pays
need
for
to use
niggas to
that
say they
line
kill
though.
niggas? No, listen. Who's paying for niggas to say they'll kill niggas?
The same person that paid for a white boy to say he killing white people.
Hey, say
Eminem
that
definitely
line
killed
again.
his
Clip
baby
that.
mama and his mama.
They don't
I'm
give a
feeling
fuck
it.
about that. White people don't give a fuck about
They
white people.
don't
What
care
you
about
talking
poor
about?
white people. They
That's
don't
what
care
I'm
about
saying.
poor white. They
You
don't
know
care
why
about
they made
poor
the
either.
child labor laws?
Oh
Because they
yes, they
had
do.
babies in the fucking factories getting their arms cut off.
They do care about poor white people. It's called a glass ceiling. I learned that in sociology.
All
No
right,
matter
listen to
They
what the
me.
do
fuck
not
it
care
is,
They
about.
don't
They
give a
don't care
fuck
about
about
poor
poor
white
white
people.
people.
they ain't gonna
They
fuck
do
with
not
you, but
care.
they'll still
Because
look
when
out for their
Martin Luther
own.
King tried to give poor white people into the movement, that's when he ended up killing them.
All right,
To
listen.
my knowledge.
Let's stay on hip hop.
Yeah, you got you. Yeah.
Who's making the slave movies?
Well, it's not hip hop. It's not.
It's
Yeah,
Jews.
it's the other people that's doing that. It's not
Who
hip
runs
hop. Black people.
Hollywood?
Yeah,
Who
white
runs
folks.
the record industry? Who
White
runs the
folks.
fashion industry?
White folks run
So
all that.
how could NWA be managed by Jerry Heller, who's a Jewish guy? They signed to Jimmy Iovine. Y'all want to keep
Hey,
going?
hey,
Murder
can I
was the
say
case
something,
they gave
doggy?
me. But if you say Jew one time, even favorable, your ass is grass.
Can I say something, doggy?
All he said
The same
was, you
thing you're
know how
saying
white
right
people.
now.
You say, you know how Jews run half the half the credit. That's he
That's
was
why I
bringing them
said
up.
it's
He was bringing them
motherfucking, it's
up.
corporate, but you can lose all your money by saying that. You know what? Do y'all know what DEFCON 3 mean?
I heard it's a game. It's a game, video
No,
game,
it's
right?
not a game. DEFCON 3 means go on defense.
Oh, I
Kanye
didn't
West
know
said
that.
he's going to go DEFCON 3 on Jews. And they got mad, and that shit means he was going to go on defense. But when you hear DEFCON 3 and his dumbass spelled it death, there is no such thing as DEFCON 3. It's DEF Con 3. It means you're
Oh,
going to go on defense. But it sounds so bad that he lost $1 billion by saying that. This is what I'm saying. It's corporate sponsored. Hip hop is no more. Hip hop does not exist. What's the last hip hop group? Give me one hip hop group. Give me one. Give me one.
NWA
that's hip hop.
No, give me one hip hop group currently out right now.
hip hop group
Um,
is out now.
Yeah.
Hip hop zone.
Griselda.
Hip hop zone. You heard? Yeah. It's like
Griselda is not a group.
Griselda is a label. Yeah.
Griselda is
Um.
not a group. Give me one hip hop group. Give me one. Give me
But
one.
The Migos.
I
There
can't.
are none. There are
I
none.
can't.
There
I
are
can't. I
none.
can't. I
So
mean,
how
can we
could
say
it?
a lot? Can we say a lot? But I mean, they are still making music now.
They're signed. They're
But they
signed.
are from back in the
They're
day.
signed under big labels.
It's still corporate spawn. I'm telling you, without the fucking corporations, if the Locks had the freedom to say what they wanted to say, he still would have been able to say, you could do like we do, step chips like the Hebrews. He had to change that. That wasn't even nothing derogatory.
Yeah,
They
he
not
said
the
it's a big up.
bankers,
That's a big up.
but he could kill 100 niggas. He could do all this shit and nobody's offended.
Right, because they pretty much give you a script. Like, hey, you can say whatever you want, but don't
Just
say
don't say
this.
nothing about it. That's what I'm
Yep.
telling y'all about.
It,
Listen, even on YouTube, right? You cannot say certain shit because it might offend advertisers. It's corporate sponsored. I speak in code. It's corporate sponsored. This is what I'm telling you. The rap that you knew, motherfuckers just putting plugging it into the lights or just going. When the last time somebody had a house party? I would.
Shit,
Uh,
1992.
That's what I'm
now
saying.
2000, like
Everything that we
2007,
knew about
8,
hip
9.
hop, but look,
Yeah.
everything that we knew about hip hop no longer
Yeah,
exists.
man. I don't think he's talking about those house parties. He's talking about the house parties we used to have where we used to go. Trigger know what I'm talking about. We used to see that house that's been abandoned, and we go in there, we turn the power on, and goddamn crank it up.
Oh yeah, nah, yeah. That's see, I'm 33, so my house parties is more like in the 2000s and shit. You know what I mean, and all that. But yeah, even to his point though, I was a teenager. And we would do graffiti though, but I don't remember the last time I seen somebody with a graffiti can. You know
Hip
what I'm
hop
saying?
was the DJ on stage, dancers, the group dress alike, the DJ, the dancers.
Break
When the last time
dances.
you seen that on stage? Dancers and the
I never,
DJ.
I haven't seen nobody dance. Nobody dance in the clubs no more.
That's
On
not
my
hip hop.
phone. Yeah, you
shit,
got.
That's
live
hip
under.
hop. All that shit has been
Culture.
killed
But
But
because
see,
of
people still do
but
corporations.
dances though.
doggy, you gotta
They
realize
still
hip
doggy.
hop
They still do
grew. Like
dances
hip
though.
hop was a baby. Hip hop took transformational steps. You
How
know what I'm
could
saying?
something
Because
be
like
50 years old and be how could something be 50 and be old? 50 is
because
old.
because it's not a person and it's still growing. Because hip
Not,
hop
not.
wait a minute,
That
hold
means
on, let
it's
me
young.
finish. Let me lay my
Go
plane.
ahead. My bad.
When
My
hip
bad. Go
hop first started, hip hop was just a DJ. No dancers, no rappers, no nothing. Just a DJ.
That wasn't hip hop.
Why was it hip hop?
Because hip hop is five elements. How could you name one element and say it's hip hop? Hip
Because
hop is five.
that's where it started.
Then it
Everything
wasn't
has a
called hip
beginning.
hop. That's like saying Pig Meat Malcolm was rapping. No, he wasn't, because it wasn't called rap when he was doing it.
Oh, you
Well,
talking about
but
back in
okay,
the day?
just because it wasn't called rap, don't mean it wasn't rap. Just like people were tap dancing, if they called it something else, clogging, it's still tap dancing.
No, you can't. No, you can see you can't do that. You can't say, yo, that's not gray, that's light black. That's why gray exists. That's like saying, yo, we evolved from monkeys. So why is it still monkeys?
Because we didn't evolve from them.
But this is what they try to teach us. We evolved from monkeys. So why is it still monkeys?
Because they
That's what I'm
wrong. They
saying. You
lied.
can't say hip hop started with a DJ. No, it was just DJing. It didn't have a name. Hip hop didn't start from DJing.
Well, if it didn't start from DJs, and the DJ is the one who actually put the microphone in the rapper hand, because the DJ was almost a rapper in the beginning, where he was saying, "Say ho
It
ho,
wasn't a
everybody
rapper.
on the
That's an
left side,
MC.
rock the building,
No,
But he
everybody
was
just
using
raise the
that's
roof."
an
he's a
MC. That's
master of
not
Yeah.
a
ceremony.
rapper. That's an
But
He's a
Yeah.
master of
no,
MC.
ceremony.
that started
He's a
with the
master.
DJ.
Over
The
a
But that's
producer.
an
DJ was doing
MC.
that.
Okay,
MCing
now,
is
now,
different.
now, let me kill you
That's
right
a
here
fact.
in reggae.
That's a
In
fact.
reggae, are they called reggae artists or are they called DJs?
I don't know. I don't know about reggae, so I can't
Reggae, they
answer.
called DJs and they never touched no turntables.
Mm.
Yeah, you gotta
So what we
in
talking
order
about?
to include all of like I guess you could say hip hop. You gotta have the MC. You gotta have like the break dancers, the
The
DJs,
graffiti, the
beatboxing, the
dancing, that is
graffiti. Like
hip hop.
you that includes it. But like having
Yeah.
just one aspect of it is just one aspect of it. Like so, if you just have the MC, then it's literally just the MC. Like hip hop is like the culture all together. Collectively.
That's what I'm saying. So again, I can't say,
Everything.
listen, I can't say I got this dough. This is pizza. No, it's not pizza till I put the cheese in the sauce.
Okay, so back in the days
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
when
that's a
we
good
turned
point.
up, when we just listened to a beat,
Mm-hmm.
that's all that was playing was just a beat, and
Mm-hmm.
we were pop locking, spinning on our backs and stuff
Mm-hmm.
without no music.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, no
Without no music.
lyrics to the with no lyrics to the music, just the beat and the spins, and we spinning on our backs, heads, pop locking, and all that. That was not hip hop.
It wasn't called hip hop because first of all, there was no hip. The music wasn't hip hop. It was James Brown. So how could it be hip hop?
No, I'm talking. I'm not talking about James Brown. I'm talking about like the electro funk, all of
There
that
was
stuff.
no hip hop records. The first beats that were being cut was James What are you talking about? There
Yeah,
was no hip hop.
yeah, and disco cuts. But James Brown
So it
wasn't
was
singing
disco.
on
It
it.
wasn't hip hop.
It was hip hop
What made
because
it hip
we
hop
were
then?
using it. We were using
What
a
made it
loop
hip hop?
because what made it hip hop was the loop. We didn't use the whole beat. We only used a portion of the beat, rotated the beat around the parts that we liked and left out the parts that we didn't. That made it disco. We
But
took a
it's
lot of the
still
bells and
disco
stuff
though. It's
out
not
of it.
hip hop. You can't cut disco up and say this is hip hop because it's disco. What you talking about?
See, that's where.
But what you call
Hold
it
on, hold
though?
on.
Hey,
What you
check the
call it
link in the
though?
chat.
Wait a
Check
minute.
the
See,
link
you
in the
see,
chat.
you double dabbing now, doggy. You my dog and everything, but still,
Nah,
the
you got to make
message,
it make sense.
the message. Where did that beat come from?
Oh, the message.
Yes,
That's
You said that was
original.
hip hop, doggy. You said that
the-
was hip hop.
A
The
message
message
is
is hip
original.
hop.
The message is
Is it?
original beat. Where it come from? The message is
I'm
original
pretty
beat.
sure it's a sample.
No,
But
it's
let me
not.
double
No, it's
check.
not. Name the sample.
Yeah,
No, it's not.
that's why I said let me double check. That's why I said I think.
You
I mean,
talking
you
to a
could be
hip
right.
hop historian here, bro. Now, if you said Rapper's
So
Delight, I
doggy,
would say that's shit good times. That's different. And that's
doggy,
an
it's not.
interpolation.
It's not hip hop if it's a sample from like a James Brown or disco or whatever.
Hip
It's
hop
not.
was created, but he's talking about what's being done on turntables. It
Oh,
wasn't called hip hop until all the element. Hip hop is 5 elements. Without all the
oh,
five
got you.
elements, it's not hip hop. You
Check
can't
the
say,
link.
you can't say I'm in a party rapping and I'm doing real hip hop. You could be rapping a cappella. So where's the DJ? Where the dude dancing at? Where's the graffiti?
I
That's what
got you.
hip hop is.
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
So we can't, it's an element of hip hop, but you can't say it's hip hop in its entirety and totality. We can't do that. It's an element of hip hop, yes.
The producers on the song, The Message, is Sylvia Robinson,
Okay, so
Jids Chase, Duke Booty.
but you still didn't say where the sample came from because it's not a sample. So what you talking about? It's an original song. You know who Sylvia Robinson is?
Nope.
I could tell you she's the founder of Sugar Hill Records.
And she made and she was the producer as well.
So they say. I doubt it.
She probably just put a name on the
She
joint.
was the owner of Sugar Hill Records.
I'm a little young, and I think I heard it before. Don't knock me. I ain't trying to lose my hip hop card, so I'm gonna shut up. But if it's no sample, it's no sample.
Sampling doesn't mean hip hop. You have interpolations where it's played over by a live band, which rappers delight is. They played over Good Times, but that's still a disco record. Chic, Good Times. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? That that's different. That's not a problem. The point that I'm making to y'all is that we can't say something is hip hop if it's just an element of hip hop. I can't say, yo, I'm eating pizza because I'm eating mozzarella cheese, because without the sauce and the dough, it's not pizza, it's just cheese.
Right. Yeah, I
That's the
get
only
that. When you
point I'm
said, yeah,
making.
that makes sense.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay,
So again, it's a
that's where that's where the sample came from. Duke Booty, the last person I said, Duke Booty and the band.
so you try all right, all right, let me look this up because I know you don't know what the hell you're talking about, but it's cool.
Yeah. It says,
It's cool.
yeah.
So it says
Okay.
sample from Duke Booty in the band, or they made it. You know there was no sampling back then, right? You know they was replaying records, right?
You say
Oh,
it
you
wasn't
mean they
no
were just
you say it
redoing it?
wasn't no
They were
samplers
redoing
back then?
It was no sampling back then. You know they was replaying it, right? What
So
is
when did
White
that
Line?
so
So White Lines by Melly Mel, where does that come from?
now you go back a little further than what I can
That's not
remember
further than
right
the
now.
message. You just said the message in Melly Mel. It's the same shit. White Lines come from a song called Cavern. The same shit that Mobb Deep chopped up with Little Kim. Doom 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 doom. Break sounds, the same shit. You're talking to a producer and a hip hop historian here. I know every sample for every record that ever existed. You want to challenge me? Put some money up. I will defeat you.
Wait, doggy, I thought LeBron James was a hip hop historian.
And I'm the only hip hop historian around. Yo, one time I did a show on YouTube and I told them to ask me anything pertaining to hip hop and I answer every question right. Anything.
What happened?
I won. I won everything. Even West Coast, down south, anything. You can ask me anything about hip hop. I can tell you
That's what's
anything.
up.
Who
All
produced the
right, so
record?
all right, who was the first Atlanta rapper?
The first Atlanta rapper?
Yes, the first Atlanta rapper.
Let me
That
see.
should be easy.
No, that's not easy because
I know. I think I know. I mean, it's tricky though. That's a tricky question too, though.
yeah, because the first person who really put Atlanta on the map, truthfully,
Was was
was
uh was was from New York.
was Eric
Uh,
Sermon. Hmm.
Nope.
oh
Way
nah,
before Eric
I
Sermon.
thought it was Schoolie D. I'm tripping.
Nah, you
No,
close. You said his name wrong, Manny.
Oh
And
my
you're not
bad.
supposed to be answering it, Manny.
My bad. That's my bad. My bad.
all
My
right. Who's the
bad.
first Atlanta rapper?
Sade, MC Sade in Atlanta, in Atlanta. All
Gundy
this
Gundy.
love is waiting for
Gundy, Gun-
you in
I could be real
Atlanta,
with you. I never,
in
I
Atlanta.
never, I never heard that record. I
Oh,
probably never heard it before. Yeah, I
well,
never.
it was a hot song. I mean, I don't know if it was a hit where you was from, but it was
Yeah,
a
that's what I'm
hit
saying.
down here
But
in
remember,
Charlotte.
but now remember
Right,
though, we've had records that were regional too.
right. That's why I said I don't know if it was a hit where you was from. That's why I started
Because
with
you
that.
know who the Bushwhackers are?
Yeah,
Who's the Bushwhackers?
I remember. I don't remember their songs, but I remember them rapping back in the what, like in the Run DMC era.
No, that's wrong. Nah, the Bushwhackers was way after that. He was in the 90s. Remember that
Run,
90s
Run,
era?
DM,
That
Run
90s.
DMC was still going.
No, they wasn't. Listen, the 90s, the 90s is very tricky because they started giving out a lot of record deals. They started just putting a lot of music out, a lot of music out. So there was tax write-off, one hit wonders and shit. We didn't know who was gonna be who or what was gonna be what. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that was a very, very tricky
Run
era. But
DMC then was still out in the 90s though, bro. They came out the song. I mean, you might not consider it Run DMC, even though it was the group Run DMC saying calling themselves the Afros.
that's
But
not Run DMC though. That's the Afros. It's not the same people.
so Run DMC wasn't on
That's
there.
DJ Hurricane, and DJ Hurricane was the DJ for the Beastie Boys.
And Run DMC wasn't on there, wasn't
No,
on the album.
no, they might have been on the album. Yeah, listen, the message is not a sample, bro. It's not a message. I mean, it's not a sample.
Message.
Yeah, it's not a sample.
Yeah, see, I let y'all battle that through, cause I don't really, you know what I mean. I
It's
ain't
not a
really, it
sample.
wasn't too familiar.
Hey, yo, man, y'all be looking out for my artists, man. DiBiase, MB,
Salute, cocaine. What up? What
How
up?
that's
What up?
your artist and you my artist?
DiBiase from Jersey.
Jersey City, baby. You know what it is.
I know DiBiase.
I know that. I know you. I know you, Doggy Diamonds.
Yeah, yeah, I know
I
DiBiase.
met you a couple of times. You don't fuck with us in Jersey Girls, but we had that jump, and you fuck with us in Starlets.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
yes,
my
sir.
brother. You
But
heard?
you know, it's funny though. But see, you could say that to the world, but that's when niggas had to be outside. I was outside, and niggas wasn't. All these lot of these niggas that be on YouTube, they never was outside.
Mm-hmm.
Never was outside. So that's why when
You
people
been
like,
you
yo,
been fucking with us since Dog Diva days.
that's what I'm about to say. So when niggas be like,
Mm.
yo, nigga, I was outside, nigga.
Yeah.
When it counted.
Cause look, a lot of people don't know that DJ P Dub is our DJ.
Yeah, wow.
They think he just worked for Envy.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
DiBiase, matter of fact, I had DiBiase at DTF Radio one day with JoJo Capone was there.
Yeah, that's our cousin.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout out to DiBiase because I remember
I
DiBiase
be,
had got low on Twitter for a while, and I think he was working out. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? For a while, he had got big as a motherfucker. I'm
You
like,
know
what
he
the
had
fuck?
dropped. You know he just dropped the King of the Hill
I
with
don't I don't even see DiBiase no more, but I definitely know who you
Oh
talking
no, he
about.
moving. He just did something in Charlotte. He just did Charlotte.
Yeah, because he don't have an E at the end of his name.
Nah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, he don't have an E at the end of his name. But all right, my nephew was hitting me up, man. I had fun joining y'all. I will definitely holler back, come back. I love this. See, but you know what, bro? This is the dope shit about what we're doing right here. We're talking about hip hop culture and hip hop. Nobody's beefing. Nobody's
Nope.
calling each other a bitch.
Right,
Nobody
right,
saying drop your low. We talking
right.
about hip hop. And these
Yeah, hip
conversations,
hop in general, and we keep it respectful. You heard?
Right. That's what we
exactly.
do on
But man,
platform. That's
Doggy
what we
gonna be
do, bro.
beefing if he take this long to come back and fuck with me.
Oh no, no, I'm gonna come back, bro. But I'll be busy. I'm about to go start editing right
I know,
now. You know
bro.
what I'm saying? But if anybody
Not
don't know
soon to
what I
come.
do, go to Doggy Diamonds TV on YouTube, Doggy Diamonds No Filter on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. I also
Mm.
just dropped a new single. I'm back in my producer bag on Apple Music is on Spotify. Look up Doggy Diamonds. It's called the Workout Anthem. So if you're a fan of working out like me, you play this beat. I guarantee you bench 315 3 times with no spot. Guarantee you.
Hey, hey,
Oh, let's
Hey,
talk
when
hey,
that
can we
hey,
shit.
just
hey,
when can we
doggy,
listen to
I
some of your
hear
hey,
beats?
that.
You might
doggy,
want
hey, doggy. Before you jack, right?
Uh huh.
You gotta join Mean Boy Fitness one time. That's DBIC, my
Oh,
uncle.
that's my dude. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
That's my dude. Nah, I fuck with Mean Boy. I fuck with Mean Boy
yeah,
3000. Nah, I fuck with that's my dude. That's my dude.
yeah.
I ain't fucking with him though. That nigga too big. He look like he
Hey, yo, I
fucking.
be trying to tell niggas, right? Like I
Yeah, I
said,
can't.
yo, my uncle was literally lifting the $1,000 dumbbells and both. They be like, no, he ain't. I be like,
Now
all right,
that's a fact. Yeah, nah, he definitely. Nah, I fuck with
hold
Mean
on, I'm
Boy.
about to.
It
What?
was him, DiBiase, and JoJo. They all came.
Get
They
the
all came to
fuck
the
out of
station with me.
here. That's
Well,
crazy.
I'm gonna put something up for you.
Yeah, put
Good
some put
looking,
yeah,
Queen.
send me
Cause
a
look,
DM.
they don't understand what Mean Boy look like. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
listen, send me a DM
Yo,
because I need some.
Mean Boy is 53 years old.
Yeah, but listen, send me a DM and send me some because I wear some gear and shit like that. Because I'm in, like I said, my cousin's a personal trainer and all that shit. So he got some shit called Better Days Ahead Fitness. So I'm helping him with his shit right now. So that's about to be, that's a lifestyle. So we going with the drinking water, drinking BCAAs and taking your vitamins and all that shit like that, and protein drinks and pre-workout. That's what type of time we going on. So definitely
mm,
send me a DM and let's put some shit together.
I
Cause
bet
that's what I would like to sponsor. I don't want to
this
sponsor no
cocaine,
liquor.
man.
Yeah, I don't want to fuck with no
right.
liquor or no blue chews and none of that shit. I only want to fuck with shit that
Hey,
could
hey,
definitely help us.
hey, doggy, check the PTR.
All right, hold on one second. Damn, where the fuck is my shit?
Yo,
Which name is
hard as a
yours?
motherfucker.
Cocaine.
Cocaine. Where you at? Where you at?
He done bought he bought busy next to
Got
busy.
you. Oh no, I know. Like I said, I definitely know
That
the
Nah,
nigga
homies.
cocaine, the smallest one in that picture.
Yeah, nah, mean
That
boy is
man,
a fucking monster. His traps alone. Like I said, I ain't fucking with him. His arms and
yeah,
his
his
traps.
traps is stupid.
I ain't
His
fucking with him.
traps is stupid.
But yo, let me run, y'all. I'll be with y'all later on.
All right,
Salute,
uh,
peace,
doggy
dog.
diamond.
Yep.
Always
Salute.
Yep.
Good
love,
looking,
Yep.
man.
my boy.
Salute.
Yep.
Hip hop zone.